Morning is not just another start, it's the foundation. And after 60, that first meal can either nourish or neglect you. The body, having weathered decades, no longer processes food the same. Metabolism slows, muscles dwindle, bones whisper, digestion grows more delicate. What you place on your morning plate becomes more than a meal, it's medicine. Or, at worst, it's quiet, creeping sabotage. Seniors often underestimate breakfast's influence on brain clarity, heart stability, and inflammation, but food can sharpen or cloud every coming hour. You deserve to feel energized, not foggy, nourished, not bloated, stable, not swinging from sugar highs to crashing fatigue. Here, we explore 8 morning foods that act as guardians for the senior body, simple, powerful, and worth repeating daily. Each one supports a specific need: heart health, joint protection, immune defense, or energy stability. No gimmicks, just food that works. Let's begin with the first powerhouse: oatmeal. Not the instant flavored kind, but pure, steel-cut or rolled oats with natural toppings. Oatmeal offers slow green A energy, perfect for preventing blood sugar spikes and keeping you full, focused, and steady through the morning. It's packed with soluble fiber, which gently sweeps through arteries, helping lower cholesterol and reduce heart disease risk over time. Beta-glucan, found in oats, isn't just fiber, it's a functional compound that reduces systemic inflammation and stabilizes immune response beautifully. This matters deeply after 60, as inflammation becomes chronic and subtle, contributing to arthritis, dementia, and even cancer progression. Adding a dash of cinnamon, a few crushed walnuts, or a teaspoon of flax seeds upgrades oatmeal into an anti-aging breakfast bowl. Cinnamon helps control blood sugar. Walnuts give omega-3s for the brain. Flax seeds support hormonal balance and bowel regularity, often a concern. Oats are gentle on the stomach, making them ideal for seniors who struggle with digestive discomfort or early morning nausea. They also feed beneficial gut bacteria, enhancing digestion, mood stability, and even cognitive function, thanks to the gut-brain connection. That's why oatmeal isn't just a filler, it's a healer, and it deserves a permanent place in every senior's morning ritual. Now we move to the second food: berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. Tiny fruits packed with pigments, antioxidants, and healing plant compounds. Berries protect the brain. Numerous studies show that regular berry intake slows cognitive decline and improves memory in older adults. They're rich in anthocyanins, which reduce oxidative stress, a major contributor to brain aging, forgetfulness, and poor decision-making. Seniors who eat berries daily show better verbal recall and slower brain aging by up to 2.5 years, researchers say. These fruits are also low in sugar but high in flavor, which makes them ideal for diabetics or those monitoring blood glucose. Berries combat high blood pressure and protect blood vessels, keeping circulation smooth and reducing the risk of stroke and heart failure. Try sprinkling them over oatmeal, blending into a smoothie, or enjoying a bowl fresh with a dollop of Greek yogurt. Speaking of which, that brings us to the third champion food: Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, protein-rich, and probiotic-loaded. Protein is critical after 60. It preserves muscle mass, which declines rapidly with age unless consistently supported by diet. Just one serving of Greek yogurt delivers 15 to 20 grams of protein, fueling muscles and improving balance, strength, and joint protection. It's also high in calcium and vitamin D, helping slow bone loss and reduce the risk of fractures or osteoporosis falls. But even more importantly, Greek yogurt feeds your microbiome with beneficial bacteria that support immune function and reduce inflammation. Gut health often deteriorates with age, and yogurt gently restores balance, easing bloating, constipation, and nutrient absorption challenges. Choose plain, unsweetened yogurt. Flavored versions often hide high sugar content, which undercuts many of the health benefits. Enhance it naturally with berries, ground flaxseed, or a drizzle of raw honey. Simple additions that amplify rather than sabotage. And if dairy sensitivity is an issue, consider a coconut or almond-based probiotic yogurt as a gentle, gut-friendly alternative. Fourth on our list, eggs. A nearly perfect source of complete protein along with essential vitamins like B12, D, and choline. After 60, B12 absorption becomes impaired, often leading to fatigue, poor concentration, and even nerve damage over time. Eggs provide a highly absorbable form of B12 alongside choline, a lesser-known nutrient that supports liver health and cognitive clarity. Contrary to outdated myths, moderate egg consumption does not harm heart health. In fact, it supports it when eaten responsibly. Their healthy fats promote hormone balance, and their protein slows glucose absorption, keeping your morning blood sugar steady. Soft boiled, scrambled with vegetables, or poached, there are countless ways to prepare eggs that retain their nutritional strength. Pair them with greens or avocado instead of toast or processed meats to keep breakfast anti-inflammatory and nutrient-rich. Eggs also support eye health thanks to lutein and zeaxanthin, carotenoids that reduce the risk of age macular degeneration. For seniors concerned with vision changes or night blindness, eggs are nature's way of fortifying the delicate tissues of the eyes. Let's now turn to food number 5, avocado, a fruit disguised as a creamy fat packed with fiber, potassium, and heart-healthy oils. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats that nourish arteries, reduce LDL cholesterol, and stabilize blood pressure, key factors in aging gracefully. They're also incredibly filling, helping prevent snacking on refined carbs or sugars that cause afternoon crashes and inflammatory flare-ups. Potassium from avocados helps muscles contract properly and balances sodium levels, protecting against cramps, fatigue, and fluid retention. Most seniors don't get enough potassium, yet it's essential for heart rhythm, nerve transmission, and fluid regulation throughout the body. Spread avocado on whole grain toast, mash it with lemon, or cube it into a bowl with tomatoes and basil. The creamy texture makes it easy to digest and enjoyable for seniors with chewing difficulties or dental sensitivities. Avocados also support brain function thanks to their healthy fat content, essential for memory retention and mental agility with age. They reduce joint pain by decreasing inflammatory markers, especially when replacing seed oils or margarine with avocado fats. And their antioxidants like lutein and glutathione support liver detoxification and protect against age cellular damage on multiple levels. With these 5 foods, your mornings already begin to transform. From depleted to replenished, from vulnerable to fortified with care. But we still have 3 more foods that belong on your daily breakfast plate, each with unique powers to restore vitality. Food number 6 on our list is chia seeds, tiny black specks that carry massive benefits for energy, digestion, and inflammation control. Don't underestimate their size. These seeds swell when soaked, forming a gel-like texture rich in omega-3s, fiber, and plant-based protein. Just 2 tablespoons offer nearly 10 grams of fiber, which helps regulate bowels and prevents the sluggish digestion many seniors face. They also stabilize blood sugar, making them especially helpful for those managing diabetes or insulin resistance in their older years. Omega-3s in chia seeds are plant-derived, supporting brain health, mood balance, and reduced inflammation without the fishy taste or afterburden. You can stir them into oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or make overnight pudding with almond milk and berries on top. Chia seeds also act like little detoxifiers, sweeping through the gut and binding toxins for easier elimination through daily digestion. They're also rich in magnesium, which supports bone density, nerve relaxation, and deeper, more restorative sleep, often elusive as we age. One of their secret strengths? They expand, keeping you full longer and reducing the urge to snack between meals unnecessarily. If seniors' diet should be as nutrient-dense as possible, and chia seeds deliver an entire arsenal of nourishment in one scoop. Next, let's move to morning food number 7, spinach, a leafy green loaded with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients critical for aging bodies. Spinach supports cardiovascular health through nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide and help dilate blood vessels, improving circulation naturally. It's rich in vitamin K, vital for maintaining bone strength and working synergistically with vitamin D and calcium for bone density. Spinach also provides folate, which helps prevent cognitive decline and may protect the brain from dementia deterioration over time. And it's loaded with antioxidants like lutein, helping prevent age-eye degeneration and maintain visual clarity well into your senior years. Low in calories but dense in nutrients, spinach can be sautéed with eggs, blended into smoothies, or stirred into breakfast bowls. It supports iron levels essential for preventing fatigue, cold hands, or shortness of breath that seniors sometimes experience unknowingly. It's also hydrating thanks to its water content, which supports kidney health and keeps the body's detox systems running efficiently. Leafy greens like spinach are correlated with slower cognitive aging. Eating just one serving daily may slow brain aging by years. A handful each morning helps you start strong, mentally clear, physically balanced, and nutritionally armored against age's many invisible assaults. Finally, let's reveal the 8th and last food, apples, humble, affordable, and often forgotten in the rush for superfood trends. But apples are nature's quiet protectors. They're rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that feeds the gut and regulates cholesterol beautifully. They contain quercetin, a compound known to fight inflammation, boost immunity, and even offer natural antihistamine-like effects for allergies. Eating apples regularly is linked to reduced risk of stroke, heart disease, and certain cancers, all major concerns after age 60. Their high fiber content also promotes regular bowel movements, which becomes increasingly essential as metabolism and mobility both begin to slow. The crunch of an apple promotes jaw strength, and chewing helps stimulate saliva, important for oral hygiene and digestion in seniors. For diabetics, apples have a low glycemic load, especially when eaten with protein or fat like yogurt or almond butter. They're portable, clean, and simple, no preparation required. Just slice, pare, chew, and absorb a long list of benefits with every bite. Apples also hydrate the body, often overlooked but crucial, since many seniors unknowingly live in a constant state of mild dehydration. Red, green, or yellow, it doesn't matter. What matters is consistency, variety, and remembering that food is your daily form of medicine. So now you have 8 simple yet powerful foods: oatmeal, berries, Greek yogurt, eggs, avocado, chia seeds, spinach, and apples. Together, they form a morning strategy, a nutritional safety net woven with fiber, protein, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory healing. When eaten regularly, they work synergistically to protect your joints, sharpen your memory, fuel your muscles, and stabilize your energy. More than just food, they become rituals, gentle acts of self-preservation that set the tone for your entire day ahead. Because aging isn't about decline. It's about precision, intention, and choosing the inputs that will give you the best possible output. Breakfast is not the time for sugar-laced cereals or low-nutrient toast. It's your body's first call for protection and strength. And these 8 foods answer that call, showing up like allies, each with their own role in your long-term health plan. They don't require a chef's hand, fancy recipes, or expensive superfood trends, just regularity, care, and a little morning attention. Knowing what to eat is one thing, but weaving these foods into your real morning routine, that's where lasting change begins. Let's talk strategy. You don't need to eat all 8 foods every single day. It's about building consistent, nourishing patterns. Think in rotations, pairings, and easy combinations that suit your lifestyle, preferences, and any dietary sensitivities you may already manage. For example, one morning can start with oatmeal topped with berries, chia seeds, and a spoonful of Greek yogurt stirred through. Another day, try 2 soft-boiled eggs with sautéed spinach on the side and sliced avocado spread over sprouted grain toast. Or blend a smoothie with Greek yogurt, spinach, chia seeds, frozen berries, and half an apple for a mobile, sippable meal. This kind of variety prevents boredom while ensuring your body still receives the core benefits of these healing morning foods. Consider a Monday through Sunday schedule where each day focuses on a few specific ingredients, so every nutrient gets its time to shine. Monday could be oatmeal-based. Tuesday, eggs and greens. Wednesday, smoothie with chia. Thursday, Greek yogurt parfait. Friday, avocado toast. These aren't rigid rules, they're flexible anchors. You're simply reinforcing a nutritional rhythm your body can rely on as you age. The more enjoyable and effortless breakfast becomes, the more likely you'll stick with it, and consistency is where the magic happens. Don't overlook temperature and texture. A warm bowl of oats on cold mornings feels comforting. A chilled smoothie refreshes when it's hot. This sensory variety keeps your relationship with food pleasurable rather than mechanical, helping prevent burnout or disinterest over time. Let's also talk digestion. Many seniors experience slower bowel movements. That's where fiber-rich options like chia, oats, berries, and apples help. Pair those with water or herbal tea in the morning, and you gently stimulate gut movement without harsh stimulants or pills. If mornings feel rushed or stressful, prepare the night before. Overnight oats or pre-sliced fruits take 5 minutes, but save 20. Even hard-boiled eggs can be made in batches, peeled and ready to grab with a pinch of sea salt and pepper. The secret isn't complexity, it's intention. Morning should feel like you're placing bricks into a strong foundation, not juggling a performance. Take 5 slow breaths before eating. Express gratitude. Let food be a sacred pause rather than another mindless moment of rush. Now, let's revisit some beneficial pairings. Oatmeal plus berries supports heart health, blood sugar control, and cognitive sharpness, a breakfast for longevity. Greek yogurt with chia seeds boosts gut flora, protein intake, and calcium absorption, a trio for bones, immunity, and digestion. Eggs with spinach power your brain, muscles, and joints with choline, folate, and iron, a defense combo against decline and fatigue. Avocado with apple slices offers healthy fat and slow carbs, keeping you full, focused, and balanced without the usual mid-morning crash. Even small changes help. Swapping white toast for whole grains. Using cinnamon instead of sugar. Adding greens beside eggs. It adds up. Every choice you make for breakfast becomes a brick in your wellness wall. Small bricks, but strong and cumulative over time. Food is information. Each bite tells your body what to do: heal or inflame, build or break, protect or weaken. These 8 foods send clear healing signals. They support your organs, your immune cells, your memory, and your spirit. And in a world full of noise, quick fixes, and gimmicks, this kind of simplicity can be your superpower. You don't need 100 supplements when nature already gives you what you need, wrapped in color, flavor, and texture. When you start your day with nutrition that supports your future, you don't just eat. You invest quietly, steadily, intelligently. Many people wait until something breaks to fix it. But the wise nourish in silence before damage ever begins. This is what breakfast can be, not just food, but a philosophy, a practice of care, of preservation, of long view health. And this mindset doesn't just help your body, it empowers you mentally, because control over your morning gives you strength all day. Aging is not a battle to win, it's a journey to walk with grace, and food becomes your quiet companion. Let's now talk about what to avoid, because knowing what not to eat is just as powerful as knowing what works. Many seniors start their day with foods that secretly sabotage their health, creating inflammation, fatigue, or silent blood sugar crashes by noon. Common culprits: refined carbs like white toast, sugary cereals, breakfast pastries, and processed meats like bacon or sausage links. These choices spike blood sugar quickly, followed by a crash that leads to irritability, weakness, or an irresistible craving for more sugar. Refined grains strip away fiber and nutrients. They fill the stomach but fail to feed the body in any meaningful way. Sugary yogurts are another trap, marketed as healthy but hiding 20+ grams of sugar per serving, causing more harm than good. Even fruit juices can be misleading. Though natural, they lack fiber and flood the bloodstream with fructose, stressing the liver unnecessarily. Highly processed breakfast bars, especially those with artificial ingredients, offer little nutritional value and often leave the body inflamed and sluggish. You may feel full briefly, but without protein, fiber, and healthy fats, the energy evaporates, and so does your cognitive clarity. After 60, the stakes are higher. Every breakfast is a choice between preservation and slow, invisible deterioration through chronic inflammation. This is where the 8 morning foods protect you. They buffer the body against the wear and tear of aging. They reduce oxidative stress, the kind that silently ages cells, joints, eyes, and arteries long before symptoms even show. They keep the gut healthy and balanced, reducing the risk of infections, malabsorption, or digestive discomfort that interferes with daily living. They provide mental clarity, reducing brain fog and helping support memory, concentration, and emotional steadiness throughout the day. They strengthen muscles and bones, crucial for fall prevention, mobility, and independence as the body enters its 7th decade and beyond. And most of all, they help seniors feel empowered again, reclaiming energy, appetite, and a sense of control over health outcomes. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. Start with one change, one swap, one small act of nourishment each morning. Maybe replace cereal with oats. Maybe add chia to your yogurt. Maybe reach for spinach instead of a sugary juice. Even the smallest shift, done with intention, creates ripple effects that compound across weeks, months, and years of your life. Before you know it, these 8 foods become second nature, welcomed companions in your morning rhythm, reliable and grounding. If you live with a partner, consider preparing breakfast together. Turning wellness into a shared ritual strengthens both body and bond. And if you live alone, breakfast becomes an act of self-respect, a statement that you are worth the time and care. This mindset rewires your entire relationship with food. No longer a rushed task, it becomes a form of gentle, mindful medicine. The best part? These foods don't require perfection, just presence. Show up, prepare, savor, and let your body absorb the support. And if some days you stray, it's okay, just return. Your body forgives, heals, and always welcomes you back with open arms. Aging does not mean decline. It means precision, choosing wisely, conserving energy, nourishing what's left with love instead of neglect. You've earned mornings that feel good, that support movement, that sharpen your thoughts, that protect your heart, that honor your years. So take the list. Oatmeal, berries, Greek yogurt, eggs, avocado, chia seeds, spinach, and apples, and make it your foundation. Customize, combine, rotate. Flavor them with herbs, cinnamon, lemon, or olive oil, your taste, your season, your daily rhythm. With these foods, you don't just eat. You protect memory, circulation, strength, stability, and clarity. You nourish who you still are becoming. Because no matter your age, your next chapter deserves fuel that honors your body, mind, and spirit from the very first bite.